Mm? Ja. Har du ätit upp? Mm. Det är bra. Mm. Just det. Vad är det med? Okej. Här funkar ingenting. Vad är det här nu då? Nu. Mhm. Så vi hittar någon information. Mm, mm, mm. Mhm. Mhm. Vi gör så här då. Eh, Oj.
Hello, welcome to WowCast. Today we're going to talk about WoW Classic Season of Discovery, and I have two special guests with me today.
I'm Nora Valletta. I'm a lead software engineer on WoW Classic.
I'm Josh Greenfield, and I'm a senior game producer on WoW Classic.
So, what is Season of Discovery?
Season of Discovery is a interesting new twist on WoW Classic that sort of revisits and recaptures the exploration aspect of World of Warcraft and really encourages players to get in tune with Azeroth and really pay attention to their surroundings and pick up on things that might be different, things that might be new to them, and experience that with other players.
Yeah, to add to that too, Season of Discovery, due to the kind of seasonal nature of it, it's a really great opportunity for us to take kind of a lot of risks and wild chances on things. And so also to kind of ask what if questions, like what if you could heal as a mage, or what if you could tank as a rogue or a warlock. And these are all super interesting twists on the class fantasy that we've sort of know and love about original World of Warcraft, and gives you a new way to approach, a new lens through which to view the original World of Warcraft world.
How does a new character experience Season of Discovery? Is it different than WoW Classic?
It'll be much the same as original World of Warcraft. When you first create your character, you'll kind of load into the game world at, say, Northshire Abbey. If you're a human, you'll go kill wolves, kill a few kobolds. But when you hit level 2, pretty much right away, you're going to get your first quest to discover your first rune ability. And that's the first taste of the discoveries in Season of Discovery. So you complete that quest, you get your first rune ability, and these are usually really impactful rune abilities. But after that, the game doesn't really tell you what to do. It just kind of says, go find more. And that's really what Season of Discovery is all about, is going out and rediscovering the original World of Warcraft world.
Can you explain more about what runes are?
Runes are essentially abilities that players can find through various means out in the open world. There are 12 per class in the 1 to 25 leveling bracket, and there will be additional runes in later leveling brackets. Players will essentially, like Josh said, venture out into the world. They will work towards discovering these runes, and some of them are a little bit more involved than others. That being said, they are tied to some really cool abilities that players can mix and match. There are different rune engraving slots and, find interesting new ways to play their class.
So how do rune discoveries play into the class fantasies?
So if you can imagine yourself as perhaps a mage, right? Mages are able to manipulate fire, ice, and even time in some cases. And so you can imagine those discoveries for mages sort of playing into those things. You may end up having to manipulate those things over the course of having to discover and solve some of the riddles that will earn you some runes.
Yeah, to add on to that, one of the things that we're really interested in with Season of Discovery is giving a little exploration to, how does, for example, a dwarf priest differ from a undead priest, and how would they channel the energies of the light and the shadow differently? And it's safe to say that that's going to play into some of the discoveries and some of the things you're going to need to do to find some of the priest abilities.
What are you most excited about?
I'm personally very excited for players to really immerse themselves in Azeroth in a way that I feel like was easy, and it was kind of the only way to experience WoW Classic when it initially launched, because you didn't know what to expect. You were kind of adventuring out into the world. You couldn't just go and look up a guide on where to find everything or what to do. And so I look forward to having players experience that again.
I think for me, the thing I'm most excited about is new raid and dungeon content. I'm a big fan of in-game raiding, and we've got some really amazing stuff coming in Season of Discovery. We talked about this at BlizzCon, that the first raid is Black Fathom Deeps, which is it's an iconic leveling dungeon that we've converted into a new raid instance. We've completely from the ground up rebuilt all 7 bosses in the raid.
So cool.
Yeah, it's so much fun. And we got a lot of great feedback from BlizzCon on this, and we're super excited for people to actually see the whole raid in the wild.
Are there any adjustments from BlizzCon that you can talk about?
Yeah, we've been listening to a lot of feedback ever since BlizzCon. We've been reading social media. We've been playtesting still internally amongst ourselves. One of the fun things about Season of Discovery is we've gotten kind of a crack team together internally on the Classic team and the greater Team 2 World of Warcraft team together, and we've done a ton of raid playtests, ton of class playtests, and we've really been we've narrowed down this process to kind of process that feedback and act on it quickly. So we've already made a number of adjustments since BlizzCon, and I think players will be pleasantly surprised by a lot of those. The best thing about BlizzCon for this is that we got a lot of great feedback on the raid, and we kind of tuned the raid for fun at BlizzCon, right? Like it was.
Måste vi starta om allting eller? Känns som att det blir en serverlist liksom. Kom igen nu, snälla. Ja, jag visste det. I fucking knew it. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Ska vi se här. Oh shit. Okay, I need to restart the stream. I started my stream with scaling because I was testing my different webcams in different scenarios, and I needed to downscale the stream in order to test the cameras in like 1080p or 720